Hi, good morning. So, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to everyone. As we all have gathered here this morning, I would like to begin by saying thank you for taking your time to join this meeting. So, the main purpose of this meeting being held this morning is to discuss our future plan, which is to invest in several projects. As you all might already know, Fraser and Neef Holdings' Berhad mission is to be ASEAN's leading owner and provider of quality and innovative products that consumers choose and also trust. So to support our mission, we are guided firmly by our commitment to create value for our shareholders by ensuring that our corporate actions positively impact socio-economic and environmental factors. So back again to our main agenda. In order to pursue our company's objectives, I have raised the idea to broaden our company and invest to further expand our branches and products. However, in doing so, our company will have to purchase new machinery and equipment to replace the old ones, as new equipment could provide increases in productivity and also capacity. So due to that reason, I think it is really wise for our company to apply for a loan with the amount of 500,000 ringgit Malaysia. So without further ado, I would like to hear from our financial managers regarding our company's financial statement and opinion concerning the idea of applying for a loan.
Alright, so after I have made the comparative analysis from the financial statements, so for me everything is good, but based on net profit margin 2020 and 2021, the company is not able to generate higher income because it is lower than industry average ratio. And I suggest our company take a loan. So by taking a loan, we can purchase machinery and other manufacturing activities to generate income. So we can purchase machinery because I think we need to develop new products and also to produce product with the estimate numbers of quantity without worrying about the stock. So what do you think, Mr. Khairi?
I do agree with Ms. Shasha. It will be better if our company obtain a loan. This is due to the fact that based on a trend analysis of our company's financial position, our profitability ratio is unfavorable. So please refer to page 17. So as we can see, there is a decreasing percentage in our profitability ratio in 2021. For example, our gross profit margin has decreased from 30.85% in 2020 to 28.91% in 2021. Our net profit margin also decreased from 10.27% to 9.57%. Same goes to return on asset and equity. These decreased numbers reflects on the overall efficiency of our company. So, as a financial manager, my primary concern is to improve our company financial position. So I think loans help our business to grow. However, in the meantime, we need to prioritize keeping the company financial position on an upward trend. First and foremost, the company should raise its prices in order to increase our profit margin. We must calculate the cost of goods sales. All of these expenses, including depreciation, labor, material, and storage, must be considered because they affect the company's profit margin. I believe our company will be able to repay our loan in a timely manner. Ms. Shasha, am I correct?
Yes, Mr. Khairil. And after I have made some analysis based on long-term debt to equity in 2020 and 2021, I noticed that our company has the ability to settle it in a short period of time. So I think our company can take a loan to purchase machinery or do any activities that can increase the profit of our company. So Ms. Jana, this is a report of comparative analysis from financial statement. So you can show it to the banker if you want to take a loan.
Okay, so thank you to both Ms. Sasha and Mr. Khairil for a very clear presentation. I will take into account all of the information that I have received from both of you. And thank you also for providing me with our company's comparative analysis. Now, as we all have received our most crucial information from both of our financial managers, we will now proceed to hear on behalf of the bank regarding our plan, especially on the loan matters. And to add more, there will be a representative from the bank that will be joining us today, which is Miss Patricia. Miss Patricia here. So, Miss Patricia, here is our company's financial statement for the bank to use as reference.
Yes. Thank you, Miss Diana. But first and foremost, I would like to thank Fraser and Nick for choosing Maybank into discussing this company's future plan to expanding the branches and product. After analyzing the financial statement and hearing a clear explanation from both of the financial managers, I am convinced that Fraser and Nick company will be able to pay back the long-term debt to Maybank in a short time period. I see there is a decrease in debt ratio in 2020 and 21, where it shows that the company has a lower amount of debt in financing asset than the previous year. The percentage of total debt given by the creditor is below 50%, which indicate the trend is good, and the company is excellent at making its financial obligations. Other than that, the debt equity to ratio shows declination from 2020 and 21, which prove the portion of debt being used to support the company operation is lower over the year. This stipulated that the company has not been aggressive in financing growth with debt. Even though the company has the capacity to earn money without bank loans, but they will make more profit if they borrow from us. If we agree to accept the loan based on the modest share this company has, I believe this banking institution will not be at risk because the interest rate maybe offered is only 4.5%, which is considered low compared to other bank institutions. Other than that, I also look into profitability ratio. There is a decline in 2020, but I believe it was due to pandemic. But however, I believe that Fraser and Nick will make more profit and keep sustaining in the industry if they keep maintaining their performance like this.
Okay. So thank you so much to the bank representative, Ms. Patricia. I am aware that to apply for a bank loan, it is not an easy task, and there's various aspects that we need to keep in mind. However, since the company's financial record is in a good position, as explained by our financial managers and banker, the decision to make a loan is pretty brilliant. So now we move on to the most important part in the meeting, which is our shareholders' opinions. I would like to ask Datuk Hanif and also Datin Afina, are you interested in investing with us in our new project?
Alright, Miss Diana. Actually, I have made some analysis that which important for me to check whether it is worth or not to continue to invest to your company, Miss Diana. So based on my first analysis on debt to equity ratio for the past 2 years, I discovered that FNN has a good improvement. In 2020, FNN has to pay their debt 0.31 times. Meanwhile, in 2021, they have to pay 0.29 times. So I think there is an improvement that has been made by your company, which is FNN. And by the way, I also have compared the company ratios with the IAR, which is industry average ratios. So actually, I am quite satisfied that the company ratios are lower than the estimate times that given by the IAR, which is at 8.77 times. So actually, this kind of improvement leave me a good expectation towards your company, Miss Diana. However, after I look into your second ratio with each return on equity ratios, I noticed that there is decreasing number in the percentage of return that obtained by us, which is the shareholders. So if you look into 2020, the percentage of return on equity is 15.24%. Meanwhile, on 2020, the percentage dropped to 14.2%. So actually, as a shareholder, I am very concerned about the dropping numbers of percentage, as it is not worth it to invest if the company has the lowest return on equity, right? So I have made some comparison like before with the IAR, and it's sad, but it is fact that FNN is unable to achieve the estimate percentage that is given by IAR, which is at 55.67%. So I think as the existing shareholders of the FNN, I am not interested to invest in your company anymore. As you can see, the company's performance for the past 2 years in return on equity is not that good. So yeah, I'm not interested to invest your company anymore, Miss Diana. So what do you think, Dato' Hanif, as a new shareholders in FNN company?
Okay, so as a new shareholder, I really observe whether the company is able to make a lot of profit or not by using several different ratios. So the first ratios I use to analyze FNN company are leverage ratios, which are debt to equity ratios. So based on the ratio calculation, companies pay off debt 0.31 times in 2020 and 0.29 times in 2021. So this mostly shows that the increase of companies in reducing their debt is somewhat encouraging because the percentage is successfully reduced is quite impressive. This makes all shareholders will essentially feel happy with the ability of the company and for the most part handle their debt. They will not be worrying about the future debt. The reduction in the number of the debt payments is something that generally happens if the company has a good sustainability. Therefore, things like this will generally gain more trust from the shareholder. This will also raise no doubt whether the company can provide a huge profit return or not, and also shareholder will see that this company has potential to survive in the long term. So the second ratio that I as a new shareholder monitors to ensure their profitability is the profit ratio, which is return on equity. The result of the calculation of return on equity ratio show that there definitely is a slight decrease in profit return to shareholders. Return on equity definitely shows that in 2020 the resulting return will be 15.24%, while in 2021 it will decrease to 14.02%. From here we can see that the decrease in profit return to shareholders is very small, which is only 1.22%. This decrease in return is not a sudden decrease. It actually shows that the rate of total return on equity can still literally be controlled by the company. Moreover, this issue in profit was found to occur not due to problem in the company, but due to the COVID-19 pandemic. This pandemic caused the economic situation around the world deteriorate. However, it can be seen that profit can still basically be generated by the company, as it for the most part is not decline that is seen to lead to losses.
Okay, I see. By the way, Dato' Hanif, may I know what is the reason that you still want to invest in this company?
So as a new shareholder, I essentially find that I am interested in investing in FNN company because after analyzing several key components of FNN financial statement in 2020 and 2021, I specifically found that the company's condition is actually in a good term. This shows that it is worthwhile to definitely continue investing in this company because I believe this company particularly is able to provide a lucrative return. In my point of view, the ratio is based on 2020 and 2021 financial report. During that time, the whole world facing global pandemic, which is COVID-19. So not only FNN company was affected, but every company in the whole world was affected too. So I think it is quite unfair if we don't give a chance to them. This global pandemic already moved to the next phase, which is endemic. So I think the company is going to make a comeback after this because they are a well-known company. So for sure, the company will generate a lot of profit after this. So basically, I will invest in this company because I really believe the company's profit will increase again and all investors will get better dividend in the future. The reduced percentage of profit does not generally seem to be able to give any adverse effect to the company because it is really clear that the company basically is still sustainable in generating profit returns to shareholder. Therefore, as a new shareholder and a new investor, I am interested to be one of the shareholder in the FNN company.
Okay. Thank you very much to Dato' Hanif and also Dato' Afina for pointing out your thoughts with us this morning. As you all may know, shareholders are one of our important keys to optimize our chance to establish our plan successfully. As stated by both of our financial managers, and also confirmed by the banker, it is safe to assure that our company is stable and able to pursue this project in order to increase our company's value. So we will ensure this, the shareholders, you will not regret for investing and trusting our company. So after considering everyone's presentation, I have concluded that we will proceed with the idea of applying for a loan in order to strive to become a better company in the future. So I believe we have reached the conclusion of our meeting today, considering everything on the agenda has been completed. So thank you so much for coming to our meeting today.